The mission of the ASISA Foundation is to initiate and implement meaningful consumer financial literacy and education initiatives. And we are targeting most vulnerable groups on behalf of the savings and investment industry. I mean, that's what we do. The aim is to influence and change, a change in behavior through the training and knowledge and skills transfer that we do. The other thing is that we want to see the desired outcome is to reduce the vulnerability of those consumers by empowering them to make an appropriate financial decision, enabling greater economic participation. In a nutshell, what we are, we want to be thought leaders in the industry to empower people to be able to run their own financial affairs in a good way. Now, as a board, I'll make a quote here from David McQueen. Leadership isn't about being great. It's about enabling others to be great, close quote. So that's our responsibility as a board. We've got the management team that runs the affairs. Our responsibility is to help them to make the institution great. And they've made that in flying colors. So we can't complain much about that. Our board actually was one of those stable boards. Almost everybody in the board was there from the beginning, 10 years back. So our responsibility of making sure that we formulate policies that will be implemented by the institution, I mean, that's what we do. We never cross over and wanted to be implementers as a board also. And I think we have a capable team to be able to can do that. So we didn't have to worry about that. Something that we have done well was to say we want to evaluate each and every program to see the impact. And as a board, we make sure that we do that. The M&E reports are so long. Remember, we'll have to come to meetings just to sit down and listen to the M&E reports and engage with them. And but the outcomes thereof actually gave us confidence and hope that we are actually doing the right thing as a board. So it's something that we are very grateful about as the board. What is the future? We actually want to see a greater collaboration of the industry. We've got 4 industry associations, if I remember. If all of us can come together and collaborate so that we are able to scale and reach more people, that's expectation we're looking at. And also reach out beyond our own industry to collaborate with others, those who are like-minded like us, to be able to deliver what we need to deliver. We've realized that with the resources we had, we are more limited. So if we have more resources, we can actually scale and reach more people. I mean, that 82,000 is just a drop in the ocean. But what's great about that 82,000 is that those people, actually the skills, it's in their head. Now they know they're implementing it. The highlight for me is when we visit some of the far-flung areas that we have been. And it's been great to see, I mean, the evidence of those people. Some of them will say, I didn't even have a bank account. Whatever the money comes in my pocket, now I know how to do the budget. Now I've got the business account, now I've got my own personal account. It's all simple skills that we take for granted. But those people who are running that, some people say, I was alone when I started the business. Now I've employed about 5, 6, 10 people. So that, for me, it's one of the highlights of my being the trustee of the board and be going to see some of those things happening, which it's amazing that ordinary people can actually take responsibility for their own well-being. What our responsibility was to actually to support them and to give them the tools. Success is a stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. That's what Winston Churchill said. and we can attest to that. That's exactly what we have done. Thank you, everyone.